Obviously, Zach, it's a disappointing way to lose a hockey game. Can you maybe just take us through the process of, how long you sort of stay in that angry, shocked mode, and then how fast you flip it over?
Excuse me. Pretty quick. Like we've unfortunately experienced that this year in the LA series. Come back in the game that was probably even more dramatic, where you kind of come back game one in the LA series, and then they score with 30 seconds left, and we're up 2-1. Probably should be up 2-1. If we were up 3-0, it would have been great. I think we're in a good spot.
Think about your best hockey. Some of it was, maybe back in game one, late in the LA series, maybe game five. How far away are you from that sort of complete effort, and what's the difference, you think?
Well, if you could play a complete game every single game and play like that, then we'd probably go 16-0. But it's hockey, and you got another team that's doing things to negate that. And I think when we're playing our best, we're making plays, but we're being smart. And I think last game we got away from that. They got too many rush chances. I thought defensively we were pretty good in our own zone. I think just we got to limit the transition, because they're a really good transition team.
So, Zach, what are some of the adjustments that you guys have to overcome in terms of generating a few more chances? Only 20 shots yesterday. So what are some of the adjustments they made, and how do you counter that?
I thought we had actually more zone time or chances from our own zone than we did in the previous games. Same thing. There are games where they're making mistakes and they're turning it over, and we're getting transition chances. At the same time, you got to be able to create more, and a lot of that has to do with just getting second opportunities. So getting to the net. This time of year, those are kind of where the goals are scored, is at the net. And if you're able to find the rebound, then you can get a grade A off a second chance.
Zach, the playoffs seem like there's a whole lot more 4-3, 5-4 games around the league than 2-1. The shooters are just better than the goalies now, or what's going on? There's just no 2-1 games.
Maybe in our series in the Toronto Florida one, but the other two are pretty tight. Just styles, I think. Some teams play really, really tight defensively. Other teams, there are really good players on both sides, right? This high skill matchup. So inevitably you're gonna have a lot of chances. Yeah.
The shooters are better.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's a lot of offensive talent on both teams, and that leads to goals.
You guys are 6-0 with Calvin, 0-3 with Stewart. Is that just the way the balls are bouncing, or do you see something there when one of them is in the net opposed to the other?
No, they both give us a chance to win every night. I don't think we lost last game because of Stu by any means. I think we just have to play better in front of them.
Zach, it seemed like the King series really turned on those two comebacks, game 3 and game 4. How do you make sure that it doesn't turn the other way against you guys after what happened last night?
Well, you just go and play, and I think we have a formula that works, obviously, and we got to get back to it.
You lead the playoffs in hits. They got the cameras on you. We've had 1 million hits every game. 8, 10, 12. You're not changing the way you play way more in the playoffs than regular season?
Yeah, I think regular season you play against a team 3 times maybe, and usually not consecutively. So when you hit somebody, it's really for that game. In the playoffs, it takes a toll. You got to be physical, because you don't know if the hit you make is going to wear down the defense. So in game 5 or 6 or 7, maybe someone's a little bit more tired and they make a mistake. So just any chance you get in the playoffs, you got to be physical. You're not trying to hurt anybody. You're just trying to go out there and wear the other guy down. That's the playoffs. It's a war of attrition.
Both teams have had trouble hanging on to leads. Maybe take us through when you guys are playing with a lead. What's the right way to be playing at that point? You got a 2-goal lead, still lots of game left. Do you change anything, or is it ideal to keep it the same? What are you guys saying to each other?
it seems like it's not just us, it's around the league, right? Like that's just a reality. You say we should be playing the same and you try to play the same. But inherently the other team is maybe changing and they're being more aggressive and you can capitalize. I think you got to play the same, but there's also part of it is recognizing the score. And, you know, if there's a play you can make that's a 50-50, maybe if it's you're down or it's a tie game, you make it. And if you're up by 2, you maybe play it a little bit safer. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that you just have to go out there and continue to play and go for the next one. Especially if it's early on, we're only up 2-0 in the first, so it's not like you're gonna sit back and hold the lead.
It's not a new subject, I guess, but what's the value of Corey Perry on your team?
Oh, I mean, pretty evident what he's doing, right? It's pretty phenomenal. Just an elite player, obviously around the net and a goal scorer, and just. I don't think anybody thought that he necessarily had this in him for so long, right? And he's just continued to develop and find ways to help the team. And right now he's doing it all around the net like he usually does.